Camilla Tominey just exposed the terrifying arrogance hidden deep inside this unelected Labour government. Steve Reid thought he could use weak excuses to hide their blatant double standards. But GB News completely crushed his defences on air. Watch clip.
Before starting, subscribe to the channel, like, and write your opinion in the comment.
You must admit that the public must look at this and think it's absolutely ridiculous. For you to spend most of May backing the Prime Minister, and now seemingly it's great that Andy Burnham's come down from Manchester and stabbed him in the back, and presumably you, along with Rachel Reeves and others, are now lining yourselves up for a new job in a new cabinet. Do you want to serve under Andy Burnham then, having staunchly defended the Prime Minister for the last 2 years?
Camilla, the Prime Minister resigned on Monday, so we're going to elect a new leader who will become Prime Minister. So like everyone else, I have to take a view on that. You invited me on to give you my opinion. I've given my opinion. You may not like my opinion, but that is my opinion. So I will be backing Andy Burnham. I've known him for 20 years. We've worked very closely on devolution for the last 10 years, and I think he's the right man to take us forward. Now Keir Starmer has resigned. That sounds pretty straightforward to me.
It's actually, I'm not asking on behalf of myself. I'm asking on behalf of my increasingly incredulous audience, who finds it rather ridiculous that you could be staunchly in bat for Keir Starmer last month, telling everybody he's the best thing since sliced bread, and then in a matter of weeks, OK, now the Prime Minister has resigned, you're fully throatedly supporting Andy Burnham, a man the public knows very little about. If Andy Burnham's so great, why don't you have a general election?
What precisely is the problem in supporting somebody until they resign, and then you have to support somebody else? I don't really see what your problem is. That's the real world. Very different. If you remember,
you've spent the last 2 years insisting that the Prime Minister is a great Prime Minister who you back because he's so great. Well, he's not that great, is he? He's had to resign.
Camilla Tominey just exposed the terrifying arrogance hidden deep inside this unelected Labour government. Steve Reid thought he could use weak excuses to hide their blatant double standards, but GB News completely crushed his defences on air. But what do you think? Was Camilla 100% right to blast this textbook political hypocrisy? And should the British public demand an immediate general election instead of accepting another backstabbing leader? Thanks for watching.